Now joined by one of the GeneralSports.com athletes of the week, it's Julia Thomson of the women's lacrosse team. Julia, huge career day for you on Sunday against number 4 Franklin Marshall. Tied your career high in goals with 6, career best 8 points in a 17-10 win. Just take us through the whirlwind that was Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a great way to kick off our season, and I think a really great testament to how hard we've worked this fall to prepare. So I think it was a great team win all around. We had a lot of different scorers. The defense, picked up a lot of the slack as well. So I just had a lot of fun out there. It was a beautiful day, fun to have a lot of fans, and I think we executed really well and were able to pull home that win.
This group obviously returns a lot of players over the last couple of seasons. You guys have tied the program record for wins in a season each of the last 2 years with 19. What are some of the goals or expectations for the group again this year?
Yeah, I mean, we're coming off a really great season from last year, but I think we all feel like we have some unfinished business. So we're really excited to, start off really strong. We've got some great competition coming up and just kind of like finish off where we left off. And like you said, we have a lot of really great old and young talent. We have a huge team this year, so I think a lot of people are going to get in and contribute. So I'm really excited for that.
Not only did you play a top 5 team on Sunday, you got 2 more ranked teams again this week. Home on Wednesday against number 24 Christopher Newport. On the road this weekend at number 9 Salisbury. Just keys to 2 more wins for your group.
Yeah, I think, going off of how we played this weekend, we're prepared, and I think staying calm and playing a clean game is going to be really important for us as we face 2 gritty opponents. So I think we're ready to go, and we just got to keep the energy high coming off of this big win. She's
Julia Thomson of the women's lacrosse team, one of our GeneralSports.com athletes of the week. Julia, thanks for joining us, and best of luck this week.
Thank you.
Now joined by one of the GeneralSports.com athletes of the week, it's Mark Troni of the wrestling team. Mark, you captured the individual conference title at the 165-pound weight class in your 3 matches, 2 tech falls and a pin. A very dominant performance this past weekend. How locked in were you?
I was locked in. I was just out there having fun. It's something I've been working on, and I think the whole team has. Just going out there, and it's almost like you're not thinking when you're wrestling. You're just really having fun and focusing on the next position at hand.
Team success as well. You had 3 other teammates win individual conference titles. You had a bunch of other top 3 and top 5 finishes of the 10 guys that were there. All of them finished on the podium. What's that speak to the depth of your guys' program and what you've been able to accomplish throughout the year?
Yeah, so it speaks to the depth for sure, that everyone went out there, really competed hard, and I think it speaks more into the team culture that is built in the room and in practices where everybody knows that they're capable of performing, and it's really just getting the chance to go out there and perform in a tournament setting. And the tournament was really fun. Everyone performed really well. We had victories over kids that we hadn't beaten, and we had some people beat guys that they had close matches with, and they really blew the matches open.
You have this weekend off, but next weekend the regional tournament with a chance perhaps to potentially qualify for nationals. What are you doing over the next week and a half to get yourself ready?
I think it's basically just focusing on those little positions, making sure we're mentally locked in every day at practice, working with coaches on things that we noticed from this weekend that we need to work on. And I think just having fun and making sure we feel good is the biggest point.
He's Mark Troni of the wrestling team, one of our GeneralSports.com athletes of the week. Mark, thanks for joining us, and best of luck next weekend.
Thank you.